Here we are listening about tissue. Sarita, what is tissue?
A group of cells which have similar structure, similar function is known as tissue.
Tissue means a group of cells which perform similar structure and contain similar structure is called tissue. And tissue is divided into plant tissue and animal tissue. And today my topic is about plant tissue. Plant tissue means a collection of similar cells performing an organized function for the plant is called plant tissue. And plant tissue has 4 types. From the 4 types, the second type is permanent tissue, and today I am going to discuss with you about permanent tissue. Permanent tissues are classified into 4 types, and the 4 types, from the 4 types, I am going to say you about. Permanent tissue is classified into simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. Simple permanent tissue means a group of cells, a tissue which is made up of only one type of cell is called simple permanent tissue, while complex permanent tissue means a tissue which is made up of more than one type of cell is called complex permanent tissue. And simple permanent tissue has 3 types. First one is parenchyma. And the second one is collenchyma. And the last, third one is mesenchyma. Let us discuss about them one by one. And the first one is parenchyma. Parenchyma is a living cell, and the cells of the parenchyma have thick cell walls. And functions of the parenchyma are: parenchyma plays very important roles and more roles in plants. First one is parenchyma leads to parenchyma contains photosynthesis when it contains chloroplast and photosynthesis. So parenchyma is also called as chlorenchyma. This is a leaf. Here, in a leaf, parenchyma is also present because parenchyma also contains photosynthesis. When it contains photosynthesis, when parenchyma contains chloroplast and photosynthesis, then it helps in leaves. And the second one is storage parenchyma. The second function of parenchyma is it stores food in stems and roots. For example, we all know that this is carrot and this is produced in root. In this, parenchyma stores in food. Not only in carrot, it can also store food in potatoes, radish, beetroots, etc. And the third function is parenchyma helps aquatic plants to float on water because it contains air cavities which is helpful for aquatic plants to float on water. This is a glass of water, and when I dip the leaf into it, here we can observe that leaf is floating on water. Janhavi, what is the reason that the leaf is floating on water? Thank you. In leaf, air cavities are present so that leaves can float on water. When we dip a pinch of sand, we can observe that sand settles down in does not contain parenchyma but leaves contain parenchyma so that it can float on water. So in this way aquatic plants can float on water. So parenchyma is also called as parenchyma. Once I am repeating the functions of parenchyma. First one is chlorenchyma for photosynthesis, and the second one is storing parenchyma for storing food. And the last one is aerenchyma, which means helps aquatic plants to float on water due to the presence of air cavities. And parenchyma are living cells. Going to chlorenchyma. Chlorenchyma helps in flexibility of plants because chlorenchyma contains flexible tissue which is helpful for plants to bend all directions. For example, we can observe that when cyclones or windstorms come, some plants bend or some plants break down because some plants contain chlorenchyma and some does not contain chlorenchyma. For example, this is a stem. For example, when it bending, it broken into pieces. This is another step, and when it bending, we can observe that it is bending, but instead it is not breaking. Here, we can say that in this stem, chlorenchyma is present, and in this stem, chlorenchyma is absent. So, it is broken and it is bent. And chlorenchyma gives mechanical strength to plants. Chlorenchyma is mainly present in beech stems, creepers, etc. And chlorenchyma are living cells. Next, going to last one is sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma, in some cells, sclerenchyma are dead cells. And in some cells, sclerenchyma are living cells. And sclerenchyma is very hard and tough. Can you break this into pieces? What is the reason that it is not breaking? Yes, thank you. In this, it is a core of plant. Here, we can observe that it is very hard to break because it contains sclerenchyma. Sclerenchyma is not live. If it contains dead cells, then it is very hard to break. Some sclerenchyma are living cells, and we can break it. And the examples of sclerenchyma are this is a nut, soap nut, and this is called coconut paste. We can observe it is very hard to peel it. So in this also sclerenchyma is present, and in this also sclerenchyma is present. It is not telling that we can break it, but by using any different process we can break it. Simple pigment tissue. And next going to complex pigment tissue, it is two types. One is xylem and phloem. These are helpful for transferring the water materials and food materials. In our body, blood helps in transporting the food materials and water materials from from one organ to another organ. But in plants, xylem and phloem are doing the same process. Xylem are dead cells and they are helpful for transferring water and minerals. And xylem works in unidirection. Next, going to phloem. Phloem is a living cell and it helps in transforming the food components like sugars, lipids, proteins, fats, etc. And phloem is also a living cell.